Hello and welcome to week number 6 of the GBA. Just quickly brushing up on the last couple of weeks. Lilligan gone. She's the reason why we lost week 4. Had that Sickler not been gone, it would have been fine. No, she's gone. So from this week, we have our Hitmontry, our Breloom is dead, and we also have swapped our Terra Captain over to Iron Bundle with Water and Electric, which is kind of nice, because we are facing this dangerous squad down here. And honestly, the only things that I don't expect him to bring at all is Venomoth, Bramblegas Cloth, probably not. And the Elephant, Enamorous, Cresselia, Volcanion, yeah, 100%. And then the last 3 probably between the rest. Could also be wrong, I don't know. But just to quickly go over what I am bringing. Okay, first of all, we have 2 Pokemon that look insanely good offensively in this matchup. And that's the Iron Bundle and the ZOROARK. They look so good defensively. No, offensively, not defensively. But the rest, it was actually a pain to build for because none of my other Pokemon are really that good against this team. Neither offensively or defensively. So we kind of had to make do, and if I don't play this incredibly aggressive, things are gonna get very tough. If he gets momentum, he wins by default. So that's something to keep in mind, and I will try to keep it in mind. But we're starting out with talking about momentum, and this is gonna be our lead because we're faster than anything. He cannot do anything to us. So if we don't see anything we like on the first, no, honestly, no matter what he does, we probably just click lead this thing, click U-turn, we kind of Gucci, and react accordingly. We do a lot of damage to everything. The only thing we don't two-shot is actually the Cresselia if it's specially defensive, but otherwise, we do a chunk to everything, assuming that we read correctly. Lock ourselves into the right move. Then, the Volcanion is there. And it can definitely also be a little bit annoying. And it's coming. You know it's coming. I know it's coming. We all know it's coming. So we have our Hydreigon, who's obviously no longer our Terra Captain. But this week it also doesn't have to be because it resists fire and water, which is kind of nice. And we have the Flash Cannon because his... one of his, I should say, Terra Captains is Cresselia, which is 100% gonna Terra into Fairy. Because, he has Psychic. Wow, it's a pure Psychic type. Psychic and Fairy. So we hit it hard no matter what. We can force out a switch from the Volcanion, set up a nasty plot, and kind of do a lot of damage, especially if it's already been chipped a little bit. And then we can actually do some work. And then I did say that our ZOROARK is kind of good in this matchup because his Ghost Resist is a Weavile. His Ghost Resist is a Weavile. So we can basically just click Shadow Ball unless for some reason we are in a specific scenario where something else is better to click. So yes, this thing can just wreak havoc. Then we have our... It's a Slowbro. We have our Slowbro, who has help with Enamorous. If it specs, we get obliterated, but anything is gonna get obliterated by a specs Enamorous, so we can't do anything about that. And then also help with the threats. Then we have Diancie, who also helps with the cute little ball mod, who could definitely be a Focus Ash, so could the Weavile, And just set up rocks, keep the momentum with the Baton Pass, because we don't want Crest to come in and just sit in front of us. That would be kind of unfortunate. And then lastly, quite surprisingly, Magnus Zone, Flash Cannon, switch in. I don't see one. I don't see a switch into Analytic, and we're slower than his whole team. His whole team is pretty darn fast, and we always come in for free on the Cresselia. Every day of the week, we're coming in for free. We can click Flash Cannon. The Elephant gets 2-shot, unless he's stupidly specially defensive, which I'm not expecting him to be. I'm not, maybe a little bulky, but he's not gonna be that bulky. So this thing can just wreak havoc and help break the team for Bundle and ZOROARK. So that's a matchup. We'll jump straight into the game. All right, we are jumping into week number 6. I am a nervous Nelly. Let us see what he brought. So basically all his high tier stuff. Wait, there's no Enamorous. I'm a little surprised by that because I actually thought it was really good. But I'm not going to give horse into my mouth. And we're still going according to plan, which is leading Bundle. And we are disguising ZOROARK as our Magnet Zone. Honestly, this frees up Slowbro so much to help with the Iron Threats primarily. Which is, kind of nice. But the Cresselia is going to be an issue and a half. And note to self, Don't let bottle go down early game. Don't let bottle go down early game. I've been really good at doing that, but like now that it's our Terra captain, you know, we don't want to do that. Right, Pokémon Cetia. No, Volcanion. I mean, honestly, I feel like we still flash our Terra Electric and see, we got it. But I'm just gonna U-turn. And I'm gonna go into Hydreigon because that's why this thing is the reason why we have Hydreigon. So we want to play smart. We want to play smart. Also, there's in no way, shape, or form that we can ever one-shot a Volcanion, especially not when he brings it in like this. So no. So we're just gonna U-turn and we're gonna go into Hydreigon because like he could be like, even if he's like fancy shenanigan, Scarf or anything. Also, seeing Iron Bundle tearing is so nice. I love it. It's so cute with this little light bulb. And that's a little bit of damage, we take that. We take that. Honestly, like if we had electric terrain, oh my god, that would have been so nice. Steam Eruption, we resist that. We still take a chunk. 37. Does this tell me anything? It's definitely not modest. He could go into Angry Bird. He can't really go into anything like for free. Like he can go into the Palmod, but Palmod doesn't really want to take a Dark Pulse. And he could also just stay in. So I think like we just Dark Pulse, we get a cheeky little flinch, we wear this thing down. This is actually like the mango flinch. Oh, that was mean. Okay, that was more mean than I was expecting it to be, That was not the intent. I mean, it kind of was, but kind of not. Maybe this shows that he's kind of willing to stay in on me. And that kind of makes me think that a little nasty plotting would be nice, because that would mean that we wear it down a lot. Or we just keep on Dark Pulsing. No, because we can take a couple hits, and like again, Hydreigon is here for this thing. Okay, now you actually do swap. I should Dark Pulse. MDC. Oh. I mean, you're gonna Terra Fairy, which is not great. And now I kind of wish that I clicked the Dark Pulse. But you're gonna Terra Fairy because you have the freedom to do that. But like, even if you do that, we're +2. Like, how much do we do? Like, it might be special defensive. Hydreigon, we have +2. If you Fairy Terra, we don't take you out, and we absolutely die in return, which I'm not really happy with. So I think we're just going to Magnezone, and we get a big ass Flash Cannon off, because unless he's like super special defense and defensive Iron Threads, he doesn't have a switch into this thing, and he goes for the Fairy. The Fairy. It's just I really don't want to lose my Hydreigon yet. No, not when he still has the blasted Volcanion around, because that thing can actually be a little annoying, That can be a little annoying. Coal Mine, yeah. Makes me wish that I had gone for all the attack, actually. But I don't particularly think you want to take this Flash Cannon. No, you're only +1. I mean, you could get to +2 if you're faster, but like, we still do a butt load. As in, we still do a butt load. Now we do a little less load. But he's faster, so our analytics is propped here, and I think we do a good chunk. Oh, that did so much. That did so much. Oh, he's definitely not specially defensive. He is not specially defensive. So we click Flash Cannon again. Stop being a dick. You cannot say that on YouTube. No, but I'm not monetized, so it's fine, honey. It's fine. He doesn't have a switch in. Like, he's seeing that did way too much, and he does not have a switch in. Then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when Magnezone comes for you? You're gonna sit down and you're gonna weep in your bed. That's what I would do. That is what I would do. That's what my pretend to do. Okay, he does save it. That's nice, nice. Expect to get up a little there. Yeah, oof. I mean, I know you exist. But that still did half. The drop I don't particularly think matters, but we're gonna go into our slow bro. Our bro slow. Our slow bro. Our poker face. It has such a poker face. It does have such a poker face. Makes me wonder whether he would like predict it. He's been a little predicty on my switches this far. He has been a little predicty on my switches this far. But I don't particularly mind that, because like you still don't have a switch into Magnezone, and it still comes in on Cresselia any day of the week. I mean, you're probably gonna go into it again, but honestly, I don't care if you do that. Like, I don't care if you do that. No, not really. I don't particularly care. I wish Slowbro still got the switch initiative. Like, I could also go into Chili Reception, you know, or like teleport or something. Could still have been there, and it would have been nice. Probably Chris. Oh no, actually, yeah, that's a Chris. Right? That was Chris. That is Chris. That is a Chris and a Chris. It's gonna Moonlight. He is going to Moonlight. I could have predicted that, but like if I gotten it wrong, it would have been a little whack. It would have been a little whack. And we have such a free Magnezone. We have such a free Magnezone. Unless you double. I mean, I could actually have just taken the threads out, and if I'd been a little cheeky, but I didn't really think there was a reason to do that yet. Even though like the rocks were kind of sort of obvious, you know, they were kind of sort of obvious. Moonlight, yeah, you still don't have a switch in. You still do not have a switch in, honey. You still do not have a switch in. So we're just gonna click Flash Cannon again. Come at me, honey. He does have some bulk on his threads, though. He does have some bulk. Oh, this thing. This thing is kind of gross for me, not gonna lie. Kind of gross. A little bit gross. I think we just go Diancie. This is kind of why we have Diancie. Like, it's not great for it, but it's here, and we can get some Rocky Helmet off, which is honestly nice. Whether he wants to attack or whether he wants to swap or whatever, like, it doesn't really matter. It does not really matter. Because I'm not about to let ZOROARK take a hit. I'm not about to let ZOROARK take a hit. I don't want ZOROARK to take a hit. Thunder Punch. Okay. That was a crit. What is it with my... Oh, he has the pads of the protectiveness. He does have the pads of protectiveness. We could honestly just baton pass, because... Is that what we do, though? Is that what we do, though? I mean, our value just fell a little bit. Getting rocks up could be kind of nice to wear him down a little bit. Honestly, yeah. Or we just pass? No, I think we set up the rocks and we just let this thing go down, I guess. Yeah. Could have been nice passing the baton around. Great fan. That's okay. I mean, an Earth Part would have been quite nice right there. And honestly, I'm not going to go into Slowbro because you can knock off. You have such a free knockoff, and I am not about that life. I am not about the knockoff life. New Rapid Spin. Okay, that's fine. You know, I don't respect you. I don't respect your thingamabob, and I hope that this Earth Power kind of says, no, honey. No. Okay, nice. Okay. Honestly, Iron Dread's being gone is kinda Gucci. You could have argued that Diancie would actually been really good for the Tornadus. Except for the fact that it gets steel moves for some stupid reason. Doesn't it? No, that's actually a lie. Like, I should have kept this thing healthier. Like, it does get grass now. Chilling water. Like, why? Why does Tornadus get chilling water? Like, where does he get the water from? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I guess water from. No. I said it now, and I was ingrained forever in my brain and your brain, and that's the C tier. That is the U. I mean, I kind of actually don't really want to let Diancie go down yet. Honestly, no, not feeling it. Oh, you baiting me. You're baiting me. Okay. MDC, that was a crest. Okay. That was such a bait. That was such a bait. Okay. I mean, I'm not really about it. I'm not a booted. I am not a booted. Not yet. Not yet. Honestly, discharge has become rather free, hasn't it? I know it doesn't hit crest super effect. No, actually it hasn't, because someone has Volt Absorb. Someone has Volt Absorb, so it's not free, like, at all. Tri-attack is, though. Oh, we're just swapping again. Into... I keep on forgetting who these guys are. Okay, I don't know why I said like that. Okay. I mean, reality is Bundler's going to beat the Tornadus any day of the week. Like, if with Volcanion gone and Crest chipped down, like, just clicking Ice Beam wins. So I think we go Diancie again and we just make this game of switcheroo. I think this time I'm just gonna click Baton Pass, assuming I survive. It's not really going like that. Either that or we're just gonna let Diancie go down. You are very opinionated. Oh, you're gonna heal. Who took damage? Oh. That's what it does. That's true. They don't die because of it. I think we just Baton Pass. I'm keeping this thing around. Actually, I wish I didn't keep this thing around. That was actually kind of annoying. That was not a good thing to do. That was not great. That was not great. I think we go into this thing. Nessa, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Yeah, no. I need to see how much my Iron Bundle U-turn does into this thing. Probably pretty offensive. I actually have to click Ice Beam. That's kind of bad. Oh, we go into this thing and we kind of lock ourselves into a move. It's gonna be a little wackadoodle, and it's gonna be very clear that this is not Magnezone. It's gonna be very clear that this is not Magnezone. But honestly, like, we don't have it for its disguise, really. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it doesn't really have a Shadow Ball switch in. But Sludge Bomb could also kind of be nice. Even though it's obviously not stab, because it does a buttload to Crest, and Crest can't get in. And yeah, because I don't want Crest to come in and sit up against me. I really prefer Crest not to come in and sit up against me. I would much rather have Volcanion come in than Cresselia. Oh no, he has the stupid elephant again. I don't know why I was thinking it was like Healing Wish. Okay. Well, that thing's gone at least. But it kind of also did what it had to do for him. Did more than I'm happy with. Okay. I am going to sack Diancie. Basically. Which is not great. Not great. Not great. Not particularly great. League Windstorm. Do you get anything to hit back to? You do. And that's not great. So we're going to bundle. Yeah, we're going to bundle. I don't think... Yeah, what does he swap in though? On an Ice Beam? Question is if he would stay in. I don't really have a switch in case it does. Maybe we click the... Terra Blast is annoying if he goes threats, but he wouldn't go threats on me. No, he would go something else. He would go either Crest or Volcanion. 3 Terra Blast. We blast a Terra his way. And hope that it's not the elephant.
I'm in danger!
That it is not the elephant in the room. That it is not the elephant in the room. Okay, you do withdraw. No elephant. Oh, that was actually the elephant. That's a little unfortunate. I wish it was an Ice Beam. I wish it was an Ice Beam, because now I'm basically yelling that I'm choiced. Which, mind you, is also it is kind of true. But I mean, I guess realistically I'm okay with the AV being knocked off, if anything has to get knocked off. Last time he did swap in Press against Slowbro. So I could be a cheeky thing. And read into that. Because we only know he has rocks and that he has Rapid Spin. We only know he has rocks. No. It did a good chunk, but now his knockoffs are also a lot less threatening. I'm just rather worried about him going for an EQ. And that's the thing, like, am I scared of Crest coming in? Not really, because it gives me Magnezone. It also gives us a lot of swapping around where I take a lot of rocks damage, which I'm not happy with. But this is my switch into this thing. Like, I don't really have anything else that particularly wants to take a hit from it. Not particularly. You do swap, okay. So I could have been the cheeky cheeky present. Cheeky person. Okay. I could also Psychic next time just to get the special defense drop. I could do that. Honestly, like, considering I know that I don't make any damage. I don't do any damage to this thing. It could be the potential. Could be the potential. Him getting the elephant back was actually a little annoying. Like, not gonna lie, it is a little annoying. We're doubling around again, I see. Squeaky Moon. That is you. I went into Magnezone. That's not the best. Kind of not the best. Considering you sort of kind of have an EQ with my name on it, which I'm not really happy with. You can dance with... Oh, it's Moxie. It is a Moxie one. Honeyboo. Ew. No. No. Earthquake. Yeah. That did a lot. That's Life Orb. Okay. That's not great. That is not great. Can I revenge this thing is the question with something that's not Iron Bundle. If I could not have an incredibly angry bird on my keyboard. An incredibly cute, very, very angry bird. Against a Salamence. Oh, We do have Icy Wind, which is a little cheeky .net. But here he has a freeze DQ. Or Dragon. Like, he can sneeze at me. Ugh. This is probably not good. Yeah, Dragon Claw. Yeah. I could have gone Magnezone then and, like, kind of... No, because I would never really heal myself up to any point. That is a Moxie boost? Could you not? Moxie boosted! No, I think we still go Bundle. I think we still go Bundle and we still Ice Beam. I think we still Ice Beam. He has a very free Arcanian, but I don't know that that matters. I mean, it matters less. Let's be real. Or he's just gonna swap. Is he gonna swap? I mean, he would probably. But if he doesn't, that's the thing. Like, if he stays in, I'm kind of in a little bit of a pickle, you know? You know? I would much rather click U-turn. I think he swaps. Yeah, I should have clicked U-turn. I'm not being aggressive enough. I'm really not being aggressive enough. Not that I think this thing particularly wants to take 2 Ice Beams. It does, kind of. It does, kind of. Just barely. But honestly, also not really right. Moonlight, yeah, okay. He's either gonna swap or he's gonna begin to Calm Mind on me. If he's gonna swap, he's gonna go into the Volcanion. Very clearly. I don't want to get my Magnezone in front of a Volcanion. If he Calm Minds, we know he's gonna stay in. Also, he's risking a freeze every time. Or crit for that matter. Okay, you Ice Beam back. We're beaming for the beams. We are beaming for the beams. Probably gonna Moonlight this turn. He's gonna Moonlight this turn. So this is the time we go into our Magnezone, because he's not gonna let it stay this low. He's not gonna let it stay this low. I'm not gonna let it stay this low. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunate thing is that we still have to click Flash Cannon, which is a little annoying, considering he still has the blasted thing, the elephant. But realistically, he also knows he can't swap it in. He also knows that he can't swap it in. I mean, he probably does know that I'm Specs at this point. Could you not try and drink my water, please? Thank you. I feel like my prediction was correct, that this thing would be so freaking annoying. Celia, you little blasted bucker. It's easier. Yeah, that was this thing still. Okay, that takes it very well. Now it takes it a little less well. Now it takes things a little less well. Honestly, if he goes Cress on me, he's gonna Moonlight. You get even into that thing. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see you. I mean, it is a very free Dragon Claw. It is a very free Dragon Claw. Could you not go insane on this? Thank you. I don't know if we have to just bank on living and you turning out into something. Or if we just take the damage. Like, no, the thing is we don't take it out. So I think it's better to just bank on living something. Because I don't have a switch in. Yeah, I have Magnestone, but blah, yeah, it takes the Dragapult, and then we have the exact same problem next turn. Then we have the exact same problem next turn. What I would actually really like was for this thing to get down into Shadow Ball range. Which it's not yet. Which it is not yet. I got into a really bad position. I need to rewatch this and see exactly where this went wrong, because it did actually go really wrong. Could you not? Okay, let's just U-turn. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's the crest. That's good. Look at that damage! Look at that damaggio. I still feel like it speaks for Magnezone. But the thing is... BE got stop. Question is what we click. You are going to swap. Probably into the Canyon. A middle ground is to just literally go for try attack. Because it'll still hit the... It'll hit both pretty hard. That being the elephant. Yeah, the elephant. Makes me wish that I had clicked the flash cannon, because that would actually have taken it out. So fortunate. I don't have a switch in. Well, like, he's gonna click knock off. I just don't think Oswald lives it, is the issue. Stop! Okay. We need some damage control here. Just gonna remove it casually. And kind of, you know, be a little sucker for her afterwards. Okay, you know what? You know what? Does it even matter at this point? Not really. Not really. We try attack again. It doesn't matter. I think it's safe to say that we kind of already lost this. Pretty badly. But we're just gonna go in and we're just gonna click Shadow Ball. Oh, now we're an Iron Bundle. Who would have thought? Yeah, Shadow Ball. It's like the best middle ground. Like, if I can crit my way through it, it's kind of nice. But yeah, you know. Probably not, you know. Probably not ski. Probably not ski. I think one of the big things that I can take away here is I was not aggressive enough in my plays. Like, I didn't keep momentum enough, because I had a really good, like, in the beginning of the game, but I lost it pretty quickly. And with all his swapping around, like, it should have been getting more, like, obvious, but it was always, like, a weight of, like, okay, what if he doesn't do it this time? Then I'm kind of screwed. But he always did end up swapping, because it was kind of his playstyle the whole time. So I should have tried to capitalize a little bit more on that. Should have tried to capitalize more on that. Could have been nice to have been live up right now, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I mean, if we can get a little drop, a little cute drop. That was a cute little drop. Calm mind. cute little drop. Honestly, our crit right now would have been nice, because now it's just up to neutral, so we're gonna do the same again. Honestly, like, I wish I had a sludge bomb right now. Like, not to be choiced right now. I mean, then we would also do less damage, so that would not really have helped the situation particularly much. No. Okay. Game! This is too generous. This is not okay. Oh no! Don't do that to him. Oh no! That's not nice. You're kicking someone who's already laying down. I mean, he's gonna definitely Terra Grass his Volganian. No, because then he's still in a little bit of a pickle of whether I'm, like... He can't until he see what I locked myself into. We haven't seen this thing, have we? Yeah, that was this thing. Well, that's because you're faster than me. Oh, then he can see what I locked myself into. Well, unless we live. ZOROARK is a bulky boy. ZOROARK is a very bulky boy. That was a little bit mean of the game. Like, just giving me a drop and a crit, that's not great. Oh, we live that. Oh, we live that. I guess because he doesn't want to miss, but like, we live another one. Yeah. Kinda, you know? Tailwind? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. You're gonna be faster than me then. That's good play. Good play. Good play. That is a good play. But the game decided to get our differential down a lot lower. That's a little silly. Oh, that's a little silly. That is a little silly. That's a squeaky moo. Realistically, I can't really do anything about that. I can't really do anything about that. I'm just gonna click in and, you know, spam the move of my choice. Because we're dying to this thing anyway, so like at the end of the day, Salamence is still gonna do Salamence things. But that was cheeky. That was cheeky. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, we're not outspeeding a Salamence, even if we're scuffed. Like, we're not outspeeding a Salamence on the tailwind. Not gonna happen. Plus, like, even if we did, like, again, it wouldn't even matter, because then he can actually, you know, Terra his Volcanion accordingly. But yeah, it doesn't matter. So good game to my opponent. That's good game to me. But we still have like 4 weeks to get 4 wins. So we're gonna have to try and do that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.